Hot Rod Drag Week 2021. We're here. Walking up for the drivers meeting at this point. We literally just got here like a minute ago. I had enough time to park and get out. And that's nice. A little bit of problems this morning. It was pouring rain at our hotel, but as you can see here, it was dry. All my running lights stopped working. I got brake lights and I got turn signals. Headlights, no running lights. It's a short to ground, keeps popping the fuse. So we'll deal with it today. I've already run through 3 fuses, but you know, the wiring harness is very simple in this thing. That I built it, so I know where it all is and what goes to where and colors. I have my wiring diagrams. Very weird, but I guess it's drag week. We're going to we'll get it fixed. I also got to change the oil. I talked to a couple of people about the oil I'm running, and they say they switched over to 2050 VR1 and literally had the same oil with the same problems. Switched it over, no more issues. So we're gonna let it cool down. Just to drive down here, oil got to 240. I'm gonna stop at parts store on the way down, pick up some oil, change it today, see what happens. Now into the driver's meeting.
with that 8. She goes 9-0.
Like the headphones? All right, pit stop number 1 done. Was at a coffee shop. We're all iced up on the coffee. And now we're on the road to the next one. Country right now, and I'm from New England, man. You don't really see that stuff there, so it's pretty wild to see all these people living a completely different lifestyle than us, and it just makes you think of, you know, how everyone lived a century ago. So there, look. Pretty cool to see it, you know. I highly enjoy new adventures and new things and traveling and seeing how different life is everywhere else. Well, on our way to the next checkpoint. Alrighty, we have made it to Ohio. Let me tell you, what you don't know unless you do it. But that was, whew, 256 miles. We just got here at 6:30. Left the track like 11:30. They definitely, I think we saw a highway for all of, actually we went down 131 all the way till it turned back into a regular road. So maybe 50 miles total of highway. And when I'm telling you, we were in the country, we were in the freaking country. We were some tight back roads through the middle of flatlands and cornfields and farmland of America. Absolutely beautiful ride. A little warm. Got about 170-ish miles to a tank of fuel, which it was 26% ethanol, because there was like maybe a gallon in the tank, and I just added pump gas to it, a gallon of ethanol. Yeah, so there was that, and then, yeah, so it was like, it's not bad. I'm figuring we get closer to 200-ish with the straight pump gas. The car is filthy. Everything's filthy. I was planning to get a car wash, but I'm just too damn tired, and we got to work on this car. So we're like 20 minutes from the track. Actually, a really nice hotel here. This is a La Quinta or something. Yeah, La Quinta. It's actually really nice. We're like 20-ish minutes from the track. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the car changed over tonight. Tires on, fuel in, fuel drained, ethanol in, get the car emptied out. So literally we can just pull up, disconnect the trailer, I can get dressed, and we can get in the lanes. It's gonna be almost 90 degrees tomorrow, so gates open at 7:30. It's gonna start racing at 8. I wanna be one of the first ones in the lanes, and I wanna make a hit, get the car turned over, and get on the road. I mean, it's probably around the same amount of mileage to Indy, so I'd like to get there way sooner. So if I get out of the track by 9:30, I'd be much happier. This thing is running, it's running pretty good. The only issue I'm having is oil temperature. You start getting up around 3,000 RPMs, it comes up to like 250 degrees. Had a bunch of people tell me the T4 1540 Rotella is not good at all. It just breaks down way too fast. So what I did was stopped at a parts store and got 9 quarts of VR1 2050, and we're still having a issue with the headlights not working. The running lights aren't working. I have brake lights and turn signals. It keeps blowing the fuse. Don't know why. Haven't had time to dive into it yet. And then Dave bought a little fan. I bought some connectors. We're just gonna So you put power and ground to it and call it a day. And then I did the same for my air pump because that's wired, a little cheap piece of junk. But there's no connectors on it, so it's a pain in the ass just to fill up the radials. So we're gonna change the oil, get it turned over, and then try to figure out the headlight issue. A little parking spot here. It sucks backing this thing up, but it's towing great. Coolant, it got to 200 once, but immediately came right back down in temp. So 185 to 193 was the about average, and transmission never got over 180. So I'll come back and we'll talk about turning it over. All right, this is what we're doing.
Can I get a large pepperoni pizza?
Shit everywhere.
You have garlic bread and cheese?
Draining fuel, draining the pump gas out. I had too much in there, but that'll be fine for tomorrow because we're only driving from here. We're only driving from here to the track on ethanol, and then once we make a pass, drain it out, put the pump fuel in. So it'll be all right. Still have to go to a gas station and fill up, but hey.
4207?
Yeah. Tired. Ready for bed. But we got tires on. Fuel's pretty much all drained. Once that's drained, I can jack up the front
7132
and change the oil, which should be fun with the diaper.
072.
And hopefully get to the headlights. Maybe. We're closer to the east now, so hopefully it's lighter earlier now. Can you see me? It's dark out. But let me tell you, doing these lights, I need to add some under the hood instead of just having a flashlight. The oil cap. Oil's changed. Let me tell you, that 1540 came out like water. It literally came out like water. And the 2050 that went in like sludge. And that 2050 wasn't cold, like it's been in a car, which I bet is 100 degrees. Changed it over, put 4 gallons of ethanol in it. We're gonna fire it really quickly, make sure we're all good and good in the hood and everything, and we'll get it from there. I don't know if I showed you guys how hot my floorboards actually get. See that? It was in the back area. All right. Oh, oil temps all the way down. Pounds of oil pressure, cold. Car's 130 degrees, so it's picked up. It's picked up a little bit. We're good to go. We're good. We're good to go. 80% on the ethanol.
Nice.
Yeah. So now it's. We didn't get to the headlights. We're not going to get to the headlights. We are going to put the bumper back on, put the hood on, pack everything back up, get this thing locked up. One piece of advice I got from a veteran was to bring a towel. I don't know if you can see the thick settlement of dew on everything already, but just to not have that crap happen. So yeah, that's day one. All right, we got to do this 4 more times. 4 more times.
Hopefully not this.
Yeah, hopefully not this 4 more times. I'm really hoping the 2050 holds up, VR1 synthetic, like everybody says it does. We're gonna find out. You know, if I have to change it again this week, I have to change it again this week. Whatever I have to do to get through the week. All right, guys, signing off. We will pick back up day 2 tomorrow, Norwalk, Ohio.